Hello, hello. Hi. If you haven't met me yet, I'm Silka. I help people discover and explore their creativity with step-by-step painting tutorials and classes. And they're all super fun. Today, though, I've got something a little different for you, quite different to show you actually. It is so cool, so cool. First, though, how is everybody? Ooh, it's been really cold, eh? There's been snow and cold and frost and everything everywhere. And of course, we've just had the shortest day as well, and I reckon it's the coldest. Also, say hi if you're watching. What's the temperature where you are? Because it was like single digits here yesterday. Ooh, sun came out today, though. It was a bit warmer. It was lovely. But anyway, today, my mum basically has ended up with a ton of broken glass at her place, and you're thinking, oh no, but I'm going to explain why, and I'm going to tell you what she did with it, and it is pretty darn remarkable. So I'm going to explain why she's got broken glass, and I'm going to show you the end result of that as well, and I'm sure you will all be amazed as I was. I'm also going to give you an update on what's been happening in the studio. And I'm going to show you some new paintings that I've done in the last few months. Hi, Leah. Good to see you. And I'm going to tell you how you can paint them from the warmth of your home and warm and comfiness of your own home without even having to go out in the cold. And I'm going to give you an update on in-person paint parties here in the studio and what's happening with that here in Wellington. But first, I'm so excited to share this with you. It's so off the scales cool. Like, if this is the cool scale, it's way up here. Now, I firmly believe that you can make art out of pretty much anything. Art is in the eye of the beholder. I've got some awesome cutlery art, stuff made out of spoons. I've seen art made out of car parts and driftwood, and you name it, you can make art out of it pretty much, I reckon. And last week, my mum showed me how to make something pretty cool. It's just awesome, and it's made out of broken bits of glass. I know that sounds really crazy. I know, but bear with me. I was up north last week visiting my parents, had a lovely visit with them, chock full of awesomeness and catch-ups with family and friends, and lovely long lunch with a few. Hi, Kirsty and Jody. Thanks for joining me for lunch up there. But the highlight of the trip was definitely Mum showing me what she does with broken glass. Now, I need to go back a step first to explain, because my parents are glass artists, and they make gorgeous, gorgeous jewelry, and they make it out of dichroic glass, which basically means two colors. So di is two, chroic is color. Hi, Rach. So dichroic is two-colored glass. So what happens is that the glass changes color as the light on it changes. So it's almost holographic, and it is just the coolest glass ever. So they make, I'll show you. Now, I was wearing this, but it's easier if I hold it up. So it almost looks like opal or something, but you see how it changes? It's kind of pinky, then it's purple, and then it's blue. As the light moves, it actually changes color. So that's one of my favorites. I've got another one. This is rings, but there's necklaces here. Look at this one. This is my favorite color. It's like a beautiful power blue, and then it changes to a green as the light changes, and it's all sparkly, and it totally looks like an opal, doesn't it? I watch those opal hunters on TV. Isn't it gorgeous? And that's just the rings. They do. I mean, you'd see me, I wear this one all the time. This is one of my favorites. And as the light moves, and especially when the sun hits it, it goes sort of purple and blue and pink. But check this one out. Look at that. Isn't that stunning? And as you move it, they get all the sparkles, and it looks almost three-dimensional, doesn't it? Because it's all layered, and it's just the coolest glass ever. So Mum does all the glass work, and then boom, Dad does amazingness on the back. That's actually his boat. Yay. Which he did for me. This is like a personal one made for me. So yeah, you get all the beautiful, beautiful sparkly colors that change as you move around them. I'll show you another one. This is a really, really sparkly one. Look at this. Isn't that just the most beautiful? I mean, to me, this looks like a native bush scene. And look how the colors change and sparkle as I move it in the light. And when you're out in the sunlight, people stop you in the streets when they see your jewelry. It's the coolest thing. There's some little simpler ones as well. Look at this gorgeous little thing. This goes beautifully with my little ring, but it all sparkles and reflects, and it's just magicness. And there's these free shape rings as well. I love my power colors. Power's like my favorite color. Look at that, how that just, magicness. So like when I'm wearing it, I'm constantly like, changing, moving my hands to see how the light bounces off them. And this, I love this little one as well. A lovely little red one, so that you can see it's hollow. But anyway, that's just the background. Mum and Dad make this beautiful, beautiful jewelry like this one. This is one of my first ones that I got with Dad's beautiful boat on the back. Dad does the most amazing designs on the back. And they start with big sheets of glass. Mum starts with big sheets of glass like this big, and she cuts little pieces off and she makes them all into beautiful, beautiful art. So when all the gorgeous jewelry is done, there's obviously tons and tons of offcuts, lots of little tiny little bits in every color of the rainbow. And Mum's got trays and trays of different colors, different shapes, and different patterns, and all sorts of differentness. And there's like thousands of pieces of it, all in different colors. And she shows me what she does with the leftover bits. Basically, she makes glass paintings, and she helped me make one, and it was the most fun thing I've done in ages. To begin with, I was totally overwhelmed. Let me give you a sneak peek. You may have seen it already. Look at this gorgeousness. It's not in the frame at the moment. But yeah, to begin with, I was totally overwhelmed because there were just so many colors and so many shapes, and I just didn't have a clue. And I was like, no, I don't know where to start. I was so overwhelmed. But she Mum very patiently showed me how to pick out the shapes and colors that would work well together, and how to arrange them all so they look good, and then how to stick them into the frame, and literally stepped me through the whole process until I had my beautiful finished painting. Oh, we had such a fun afternoon. Now I've taken it out of the glass. It is in a frame, but you'll see it's very reflecty, so it looks great in the frame, but I've taken it out because you can't see it with all the reflections. So this is what it looks like. You may have seen the photos, but when I posted the photos, you can't see how the colors all change. Look at them all reflecty and sparkly, and you can't even, it's just so cool. You can't, even on here, you can't see like that. This one here, where is it? There. That one changes purpley blue, and as you move it around and the colors change, they all change colors. Isn't it the coolest thing ever? And of course, I was inspired, being in Whangarei, I was inspired by Hundertwasser, so I made little Hundertwasser houses and stuff. And these are bits of broken glass. These are basically wastes. It's offcuts of Mum and Dad's jewelry. Look at my little birdie in the top. Can you see my little birdie up the top there? There he is. There. My little glass birdie. That's two little bits of glass that were offcuts that are now a beautiful little birdie. I'm sure there's a Bob Ross quote in there, turn it into a bird or something. But I just had the most fun afternoon making gorgeous, colourful design. Imagine a kid in a candy store of colour. I love colour. If you know me and follow me, you'll know I love colour. And I was like a kid in a candy store because Mum's got like a tray of just red bits, all red bits, and then red bits with patterns and red bits with shapes. And these ones here that have got like actual ridges in them, so that when you move them, they go blue and aqua. And then she's got spirals, a whole tray of spirals, and it was just trays and trays and drawers of all these gorgeous colors. It was so much fun. I had so much fun. And for a first timer, I was so excited with what I made. It does look amazing in the frame. Maybe if I do it with the frame without the glass, you'll see. But yeah, the glass is very reflecty, so I'll take the glass out. I'll show you that way. And it just looks so amazing. But like I said, for the first time, see, in the glass. Oh, there you go, without the glass. I should have just done that to begin with. But look how all the colours just change and sparkle. And it's so Hundertwasser. I was so excited. Yay! How does the glass stay on the board? Rach is asking. Little drops of glue. Each piece has even the little birdie has tiny little drops of glue. Mum showed me how to do that as well without getting. There are a couple of glass glue smudges, but Mum showed me everything how to do it. It was the coolest thing. And like I said, as a first timer, I was just so excited. This is the first glass art I've ever made, and I was so excited. And of course, it's because I had such a fabulous teacher. Thanks, Mum, for sharing this super fun activity with me and making it so easy, teaching me how to do it. Love you, Mum. Thanks. It was fun. And of course, now because all the pieces change color, I've got it in the living room and I walk past it and I go back and I walk past it and I go back just to see all the colors change all the time. I'm constantly going back and forth just to see the colors changed. But yes, that was our fun afternoon. This is what my mum does with leftover bits of broken glass. So if you happen to have lots of colors of broken glass, this is what you can do. I have suggested to her that she do some workshops because, wow, I had so much fun. It was awesome, Mum. Thanks. But it also reminded me how much easier it is to learn anything when you have an expert showing you exactly how. And it is why I teach painting step by step as well, both in Paint Club and on my online tutorials and here in the studio. And it really is the quickest, easiest way, step by step. Having an expert show you is the quickest, easiest way to get great results. First time ever. I'm so excited. And people who paint with me have the same amazing results, even if they're first timers, because they've got someone showing them. They've got me showing them how. And it makes it so much more fun and rewarding. I love getting creative with my mum and I love learning new things. And it was so fun to create something from scratch that I'd never done before. And like I said, even easier with the right person showing me how. And I would love you to experience that too. And that is why I teach painting step by step, like I said. So anyone can learn to paint, even if you're a first timer, and you'll get awesome, stunning results as well. And right now, because the weather is so cold, we've just had our shortest day. It's the perfect time to paint from the comfort of home with online tutorials. You can snuggle up cozy at home in your onesie, get a glass of something, and have a bit of fun learning to paint. So if you've really wanted to paint, but you haven't tried it yet, or even if you have and you want to do more, but you're not sure what to paint, maybe you haven't got any ideas, or maybe you don't know what art supplies you need, my step-by-step painting tutorials are perfect for you. You could waste hours and hours trying to come up with awesome ideas on your own. Maybe you are coming up with awesome ideas on your own, but if you're not, or if you're spending ages figuring out what brushes and paint colors you might need, or maybe you've bought some, but you've still not got the right colors. You could just let me do it for you. I could do it all for you, just like my mum did for me. She had all the supplies, told me all the supplies I needed, and she stepped me right through it. And I want to make that, I want to make it as easy as possible for you as well to enjoy the thrill of creating your own work of art. Like I said, that's why I created my step-by-step painting tutorials, so you can avoid all of the getting prepared stress, all of the thinking. Don't have to do any of that and just get straight to the fun, creative part, getting awesome results. Now, I can't show you how to make these. Mum's the expert there, but I can show you how to make lots of lovely, gorgeous paintings. Head over to my website, heartforart.co.nz. Scroll down a little bit, you'll see some of the most popular ones there. Pick which design you'd like to learn. There's loads to choose from. And they're all easy and they're all designed for anyone to be able to paint, including beginners. So even if you've never painted before, you'll be able to do it. And you'll be able to create a gorgeous painting every time. Like I said, even if you've never painted how to paintbrush before. I see it all the time in the studio. People come in, they've never painted, and they're like, oh, will I be able to do this? At the end, there's massive smiles in their finished paintings. And of course, all my step-by-step tutorials come with a full supply list. So you get all the brushes and colors you need. And a lot of them only need 1 or 2 or 3 brushes and a few colors. So you'll know exactly what colors you'll need and what brushes you'll need. And you'll get a step-by-step video tutorial all online, all straight to your inbox. Yay! So with my exact step-by-step instructions from start to finish, you will end up with your own gorgeous work of art in only a few hours. It doesn't take long. So don't be sitting at home wishing you could paint and miss all the fun. We're having so much fun in Paint Club all the time, creating beautiful paintings. You'll miss the relaxation. It's so relaxing, and you just chill and forget about any stresses of the world while you're painting. And you'll get the awesome buzz of creating something beautiful. Now, that art buzz is real. It is such a cool feeling. I created this like a week and a half ago, and I'm still buzzing on it. Can you tell? Art buzz is real, people, and it's healing. Oh, thanks, Rach. Says I'm a wonderful teacher. Oh, thanks. Easy to follow steps. Yes. Leah's going to be away, but I will paint when I come back. Yes, you can paint anytime you like. All the painting tutorials are on replay. You can watch them whenever you like. Rach is looking forward to doing the tui. Yes, we are painting beautiful tui this weekend in Paint Club, but this one is also available on demand if you're not in Paint Club. This is one of the most popular ones, actually. This one's probably been ordered and painted the most online, so you can grab this one. The video tutorial is all online. It'll tell you what brushes, what colors. You can change the colors of the backgrounds if you want to. So all you have to do, if you really want to paint, is just do yourself a favor, head over to my website, have a browse of the designs. That's all. Just go and have a look. Just go and have a look. See what's there, and you will see what you can have fun learning to paint. There's tons of easy designs. So let me show you some of the newest, most popular ones that you can learn to paint right now. I'm trying a new thing. Instead of holding all the paintings up all the time. Ta-da! Oh, yeah. Oh, look. Oh, okay. There it is. It's on my screen. That's a little odd. But Koto Companions. We've just done this one in the studio as a private event. This one is super popular, and people are having a ton of fun painting different colors. Like Heather's one of our paint clubbers. She couldn't decide what colors to paint it, so she's done 2 different colors styles. I quite like both of them. I'm loving that clash of the pinks and the greens and the purples. It's beautiful. But yes, these are the colors I show you in the tutorial, but I'll also show you how you can choose other colors if you want to, and you can be like Heather, one of our paint clubbers, and paint that one. That is Koru Companions, is that one. Or Faith, Love, Hope is another new one that I created earlier this year. There's a tracer for this one. Actually, there's a tracer for the Koru Companions as well, so you can freehand draw or use the tracer, much easier. But this one created for support of Ukraine, hence the yellow and blue heart in the middle, and just the awesome message that the world needs right now. Here's a beautiful one that Jeanette painted online. She's added all these gorgeous little details herself, and that's one thing you learn as you paint more often. You get more confident and you get more creative to try new things. And so Janet's been painting for a few months with me now, and she's gotten confident enough to change up the colors and try a few things herself, which is really cool. I love seeing how people progress. The more they paint, the more you paint, the more confident you get, and the better you get at it. This is also a popular one. Monet's Water Lilies with Ko-Fi Blossom added in top. Nice New Zealand touch that I always like to add if I can. Here's some from a recent paint party in the studio. Beautiful big smiles. And now a lot of these people, 2 of them have painted with me before, but 2 of them have not. But look how awesome all their paintings are. Cool, hey? What else? This is a reasonably new one, but this is also one of the most popular ones because of just how easy it is and how amazing results you can get so quickly with only a few colors. Kiwi Starry Night, also a very popular one, probably a good one to do for Matariki, although that has the Southern Cross in it. The other stars could be Matariki. So that one's Kiwi Styles of Starry Night, Mono Starry Night. Another popular one, this one was done up north. This is Kim. She do this on demand? Yes, she got this one on demand, I think, or a virtual paint party. So Perky Pukeko. Penelope is the Pukeko's name. So yeah, lots of fun ones. Field of Flowers is also a fun new one. Oh no, that's not that new, but Snowy Mountains, this is perfect timing for this time of year. So as you can see, there's loads and loads. If you're fancying a bit of Kiwi summer, there you go. And of course, probably one of the most popular ones is the Kiwi, the Tui, our Tui-tastic, which we're doing in Paint Club this weekend, and you can change the background on that one if you want to as well. And just because she'll get a kick out of this, here's Heather. Hi, Heather. Hey, hi, Heather. She painted the Pahutakawa with me. Anyway, oh, hang on. Sorry, I got to make Heather go away again. There we go. There I am again. So as you can see, loads and loads of beautiful paintings. So today, thanks for joining me. Just going to sum up. Today I showed you what Mum does with broken glass and that you can pretty much make awesome art out of anything. So Mum showed me how to make this. She showed me step by step how to make this beautiful piece. I just love it. I'm still so buzzing out on it. Anyway, so yeah, Mum showed me how to make this beautiful step by step piece step by step. And look at it. I was a first timer. Thank you so much, Mum, for showing me that. Thanks to her guidance, I was able to make that without ever having done it before or having a clue what I was doing, and it turned out beautifully. And it's the same step-by-step guided process that I use to help you create a painting with me. And right now you can do it all from the warmth of your home. Easy, nice, cool. Just head over to my website. All right, go check out what you can paint. There's loads there to choose from. Even if you've never painted before, there's a few on the home page of the favorites, or you can click on demand painting tutorials and browse all the designs that you could learn to paint with me, showing you step by step how. And I know just as much as I was able to create a beautiful piece of glass art without knowing what I was doing, I know you will be able to create beautiful paintings even if you have never painted before as well. I know you'll love it as much as I did creating my art buzz, and you'll have that buzz. It feels good. So if you've always wanted to paint or you're stuck for ideas, go check it out, heartforart.co.nz. Now, I've taught thousands of people now, thousands of first timers how to paint. So I know you will totally be able to create your own beautiful painting as well. I cannot wait for you to enjoy them. Now, I think I said I was going to give you a studio update as well. In-person paint parties in Wellington, if you're in Wellington. At the moment, I'm still only doing private events. So if you want to come and paint any of my paintings with me, they're all on my gallery. There's tons of them. You'll need to book a private party with me at the moment. I'm still keeping the public events. Well, I'm not doing any yet. And that's basically because there's still a few too many people getting the dreaded C, COVID, and there's just too many cancellations, and it's not practical for a business when you end up with only one person here because everyone else has got COVID. So for now, I'm just not doing any studio events, and also because I don't want to help people spread it. It's a bit weird. I've got a couple of family members who are immune compromised as well, so yeah, there's a few reasons, but mainly it's the numbers are still a bit too high. The daily numbers are still a bit too high for my liking. I may be overly cautious, but I'd rather keep you safe and happy and painting at home if I can. And it's so much easier as well. Like I said, you can wear your slippers and your onesies, have a glass of wine, all good. But I am doing private parties because that's all one bubble, and that's fine. And you can have a glass of wine too if you're doing a private party. So if you've got at the moment, it's a lot of team buildings. So if you want a team building, bring your team, heartforart.co.nz, or flick me a DM. But yes, as soon as those numbers, the daily numbers, start coming down a bit more, then I will book public studio events again, and then you can come on your own or a couple of friends, and we will hopefully be starting painting again in the next few months. Meantime, though, stay home, stay warm, paint at home, get creative at home. There's loads to choose from. But yes, stay warm, everybody, and I cannot wait for you to enjoy creating your paintings, have fun, and have a happy and mega blessed matariki as well. Hope to see you behind a paintbrush very soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye.